Yo, peace, what's up, family? This your big brother, Big Mike, checking in. Real Talk TV. Hope you guys are having a blessed day, and thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Hey, shout out, much love to all my subscribers. Thank y'all for the love and support. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who do. Also, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right there at the bottom right corner. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, like button, hit me up in the comments, and also share the video, okay? You guys, pardon my lighting in here today. I just didn't feel like lighting the room up too much. You know, it's a little gloomy outside, and I just wasn't in the mood for that, having too much lights up in here. So please pardon me. You guys can still see me, though. That's all that matters. I ain't that black. Yeah, but anyway, man, I wanted to share something with you guys. I had a subscriber ask me the other day in my comment section about the friend zone, and can he escape the friend zone if he finds himself in it? Now, based on my experience, listen, chances are slim to none you're gonna escape that friend zone, bro. Like once you like fallen into that friend zone, it's hard to get out of. It's damn near impossible to get out of the friend zone. See, the thing about dating, man, is that you have to assert yourself right then and there. Like, not saying you have to be overly aggressive, but you can't be too passive. You can't be too afraid to let that woman know what your intentions are. And so when a woman is out with you, she is evaluating you. Can this man protect me? Can he provide for me? You know, she's analyzing all this stuff while she's on a date with you. Can she feel safe around you? You know, do y'all, align mentally, spiritually, things like that? You know, do you get her juices flowing? I mean, this is just real talk. I mean, people think like that. I mean, who doesn't? It's human nature. When you out with a woman, you're thinking to yourself, if you are sexually, attracted to her, does she arouse you? You know, same thing for a woman. Do you arouse her? And so that's why you can't be too scary, man. You got to assert yourself right then and there on the first date. Not saying you got to be overly aggressive again, but you're not there to be her friend. You're there to be a potential mate for her. So you have to act in that way. You have to fall in that lane. You cannot be too friendly, when you're out with a woman looking to be her potential mate, because she's not looking for an overly nice guy. Like I told y'all before, she's not looking for that. She's looking for a man who is, of course, nice. He has nice qualities, but he's still a man. He has manly character. That's what she's looking for. And when you're being too goofy and laughing like some female, overly talkative, talking about yourself more than you listen to her and things like that, in her mind, she's thinking, okay, nah, he's disqualified, friend zone, and it's hell coming out of that. I liken the friend zone to jail or prison. Those who are in prison, that basically means they're not fit for society. They're a menace to society. And likewise with the woman, if you find yourself in that friend zone, that's like jail. That means you're not fit to be her man. You're not fit. She don't mind keeping you around because you might be a cool person, but you're not boyfriend material. You're not husband material. So you find yourself in that friend zone. And like I said, it's hell coming out of that because first impressions mean everything. First impressions mean everything. How she viewed you at first is how that's going to set the tone for how she sees you going down the road. So you have to assert yourself, man. Like, do not be overly scary to tell her, how good she looks, that she's sexy, but don't, it's the way you got to go about doing that, though. Don't just up and do that. You got to do it with confidence, Throw some innuendos in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, joke around, let her know a little bit that you are, you have the easygoing side to you, but at the same time, you're still a man. You maintain your masculine frame, and when she does not see that in you, then she's going to disqualify you as being her man, and then you're going to end up in the friend zone. Like I said, it's hard to come out of, man. So, so you guys definitely be mindful of that. You guys, excuse me, I'm reading over some notes here. Yeah, so, pardon me, guys. So if you find yourself in the friend zone, there are things you can do to get out of that. First of all, if you want to get out of the friend zone, first thing you got to do when you find yourself in the friend zone, you got to fall back. You got to fall back. You're not there to be her friend, so you don't want to be calling her every day, texting her like some, like some female or nothing like that. You want to fall back, understand that it's nothing you can do at that point. Once you find yourself in that friend zone, you got to fall back. Let her pursue you now. You already put yourself out there. You done expose yourself, not being, for not being a quality mate for her at that point when you first went out on a date with her. So you've already overstepped your boundaries as far as her feeling safe around you, her feeling confident that you can be her potential mate. So you got to fall back, take yourself out of the picture completely, and then let her come back to you. If she feels like you're someone worth having around, she'll come back to you. But then from that point on, you have to reassert yourself as the man in that relationship. You cannot be afraid to tell her anything. You cannot be afraid to express yourself. You cannot be afraid to put her in her place if she oversteps her boundaries, because women will test you. Women have to test you. There's no way around that. There's no way around it. They have to, because that lets them know what they're dealing with. They want to see what you're like when you're angry. They want to see what you're like when you're a little bit annoyed. They want to, maybe ask you certain questions, see where your mind is at, see how you think. They have to test you, because if they're going to call themselves putting you in a position, giving you position in their lives to lead them, you have to be strong. You cannot be a weak guy leading a woman. You can't. You can't, because life gets hard. And if life is already hard for you, it's definitely going to get 10 times as hard with somebody else you got to take care of. Because if that woman falls pregnant, you got to take care of her. That's just what it is. Y'all know that. That's common sense. So she's thinking, is this someone who can provide for me? Is this somebody who can protect me? Is this somebody who can make me feel safe and I can be myself around, things like that? And if she don't feel like you're that type of guy, then she's going to disqualify you in her mind. So understand that. Women have to test you. There's no way around it. That's just what it is. That's the law of nature. They got to test you. But like I said, if you find yourself in that friend zone, you got to just fall back. Fall back, be a man about it, and let her come after you now. You already put yourself out there. You done, like I said, you done played the overly nice guy role. So now you got to get yourself in line, check yourself, let her come back to you, and from that point on, you got to reestablish your dominance. You have to. Because you are the man. You got to act accordingly. You got to be strong. You cannot be overly sensitive. You cannot let a woman run all over you. She's not going to respect you. So get yourself together, and understand where you may have made some mistakes at, correct those mistakes, and move forward with assertiveness. And then maybe you can get yourself out of that friend zone. But 9 times out of 10, once you're in that friend zone, bro, ain't no coming out of that. You might as well just fall back and move elsewhere, because in her mind, that's who you are now. So, yeah, it sucks. But like I said, that's why you got to make your intentions known when you first go out on a date with her. You got to make your intentions known. Like, don't give her some church girl hug after a date. Not saying you got to kiss on the first date. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've done that, but you don't have to do that if that's not what you choose to do. But let her know, grab her, like at the end of a date, grab her firm, like tight, like a man, give her a kiss on the cheek, let her know what your intentions are. Do not be too overly scary. Don't just be like, oh, good date, nice to see you, nice to meet you, and then walk off looking all awkward. She wants to know that you find her attractive, that you are interested in her. And once you assert yourself in that way, then in her mind, she's like, okay, yeah, he don't mind going after what he like. I like that. But when you acting too, like I said, passive, you're too scary, you're not letting your intentions be known at first, then she gonna think that you don't have balls about yourself. So you gotta have balls about yourself when you go out on a date with a woman, man. You gotta let her know what it's about, what you're about, and that you don't mind asserting yourself. You don't mind putting your foot down. You don't mind putting her in her place. Because a woman needs that. A woman needs a man who can correct her and check her when she needs to be checked. That's what it is. If she can walk all over you, if she sees that you're too weak to lead her, that's how you end up in the friend zone. And once she sees you as weak, ain't no coming back from that, bro. Slim to none chance. All right? But anyway, that's all I got for the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to hit that like button. And also hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the video, okay? Hey, but until next time, you guys be blessed and take care. This your big brother, Big Mike, checking out, man. Peace.